Okay, so never do these plugins sit and just talk about how Fortnite is right now. So I had this idea from a creator. His name's Random, and basically he was saying that the game is in a very bad state, and I 100% agree. Like the skill-based matchmaking, no new content, there's no communication. We're having people who are new to the game play the game and win, and getting free wins because Epic has this mindset that whoever plays should be able to win. And like Random said, no, I don't think it should be like that. No, absolutely not. Not everyone should have a chance to win. No matter how bad you are, you should always face people who are better than you, so you can learn from those people, even though you probably just got absolutely destroyed. But even just watching them, you can probably learn something. Just like me, my friends, Edwin, Hootie, they've all at least once been so, like, they've been destroyed so hard, but we didn't quit. Yeah, maybe we rage quit, but we still came back to play the game. Especially with the lack of communication. Epic has just been so quiet. Like, apparently there's a new place on the map now. It's Shark Prison, whatever it's called. I didn't know about this until I went on Instagram and saw a bunch of posts. Usually, there's patch notes. Since season like 10, after chapter 1, there was no patch notes. We didn't know anything. We didn't know if heavy snipers were released. We didn't know if suppressed snipers were released. We had to literally find it ourselves and hope that people who leak things don't miss something, so we don't get destroyed in our games. Yeah, I'm not complaining. Getting destroyed is this is okay, guys. I'm not that mad about losing. I'm more mad about how they just refuse to communicate. I mean, they don't refuse. There's just not a lot of it. And especially with the lack of content, they've added so many new things, but it's not really that new, because we have the mythic weapons, but the mythic weapons are just normal weapons that we've already had. Mythic, just in higher rarity, and there's only one of them in every game. Like, yeah, we've had that already. Like, we had the scar, we still have the scar. They just raised it, made it higher, make it shoot faster. And the drum gun, they brought it back because it was broken. They brought it back, made it so there's only one in the game. The boom bow made it so it only recharges, and so on. If you play the game, you know. That's just horrible, because you're recycling previous content, like previous updates, because you can't think of anything else. But like, I'm basing this off of all of Random's video and Kiwi's. Their socials and everything will be in the bio, description. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, literally their whole, like, even the new bounce pads that came out, or not bounce pads, what are they called? Crash pads. They're just bouncers that are items. You throw them on the floor and you neglect fall damage. You just don't take fall damage. And in my opinion, I love that fact that they added that back in the game. I love crash bounce pads, whatever they are. That's honestly incredible. But they could have added something new. Maybe not arena. Maybe they could have like we had boom boxes, we had clingers, we had bows, we had mechs, we had airplanes, we had mythic swords. We know now we have umbrellas, mythic weapons, one of each. You used to have like every like I guess holiday we had specific like themed weapons for that holiday. Like we had the pumpkin launcher, we have the egg launcher. It was full of content. We could mess around, we can play with our friends without having to like worry about the fact that there's gonna be sweats at every corner. And then there's skill-based matchmaking for us not so, I guess, new players, like as average or as above average players. I'm not saying I'm insane, but I see myself above average, especially when I try. It's just really, you know, it's just, who wants to try every single time when they're just playing with their friends, just relaxing, just trying to get some clips, content, you know? But no, in order to get my clips, I have to go into creative. Not sweat too much, but not sweat too little. You have to like put in effort, and that's what I think the game is missing. Like content creators, without like Tfue and people like Ninja in the game, there wouldn't be much of a game. It would just be a game with no community. Like Random said, there's a community and there's a game, but there's no Fortnite community. It's just a whole separate community and the game. And this is because the fact that they don't communicate with us, and the fact that they're just basically doing this for their own good, for money. Yeah, we get it. They're keeping new players in. New players are buying the battle pass. They're buying skins, like the Deadpool skin. Incredible skin. Don't get me wrong. But people who are like 11 years old and just start playing the game because they got a PS4 or Xbox, a Nintendo, or maybe even a phone. They're gonna buy the battle pass, and Epic knows if they keep winning, they're gonna get more stuff. They're gonna keep buying, and yeah, it makes sense. I don't see any other company who wouldn't do the same exact thing. But I think if they just chill out a bit on the cosmetics and everything and just focus on gameplay, because their servers are so bad. Their servers are so bad. They need they said on their Twitter they will not release any comp tournaments until their servers are fixed. That was a lie. They fixed nothing. Servers are still as bad as they used to be, and will probably stay, because what are they gaining? They're losing money from the tournaments. They're not gaining anything from the tournaments. People are leaving. Valorant's a game now. Valorant's probably I don't think Valorant's gonna kill the game because of the fact that this game has its own mechanics. It has its own. It's a third-person shooter where you can build. Like why? Like, why would anyone play it, you know? Like, why would anyone not play the game? Game's incredible. But if they keep just focusing on themselves without communicating to community. And people like that, see, that was a complete bot. You could just tell that was a bot. I was just standing there just beaming this man. That man could have cranked 90 to the top. I would have enjoyed a fight, an actual fight. But instead, look, he even opened this and left it. Like why? Like, please. If it's no skill-based matchmaking, we can have the worst players, and if I die to him, that'd be incredible. I laughed so hard. Content, that's content. Or you get into a match and you get absolutely destroyed. You go against like the next upcoming pro, and they just destroy you, just the life out of you, and you're like, okay, that happens. You get better. You will get better. You'll practice. You'll find your way to the top. And that's what I think Epic does not understand. But I guess everyone has their own like perspective on it. I only care about like the skill-based matchmaking stuff and the fact that they're just not really talking to us, even though we've been through quite a bit, especially with this game. This game has helped a lot of people go through some things, even though like I don't see my friends all the time. But people, because of this game, can talk to your friends. I've made friends off of this game, and I'm not gonna say if this game dies, I'm not gonna talk to them again. No, obviously not. We're still gonna talk. It's just gonna be a lot more. It's gonna be a lot less frequent because of the fact that the one game that brought us together isn't gonna be there. So we're gonna have to play another game. Not everyone can move on, you know? So other than the fact that they just don't add new weapons. Look, crash pads, yep, they added something new. Oh, and helicopters, great. Helicopters, incredible thing they added into the game. But we've had planes. It's helicopters, just planes that aren't broken. Like what? What is that? And henchmen have henchmen have the worst aim bot ever. Like, I can't even play the game anywhere you land and I get beat by henchmen. Like, at the start of this, I landed a shark. I got beamed. I was at 50 health. I had to leave. Oh, I got beamed. I had to literally leave the place because of how beamed I got. Like right now, I got beamed. But see, he was an actual player, so I'm not mad. Yeah, I'm out of here. Yeah, so yeah, you see, those guys are decent players. I'm not even gonna lie. I am just sitting here talking. I don't want to sweat on those guys. I mean, what do you want me to do? Just sit there, not provide any content? Even though I've had like content. Like, I can provide content if I try, but it's not as fun as it used to be. And if this game doesn't do something about the fact that they're not really doing much, then I'm probably just gonna quit. No matter what, this game is just, it needs to start talking more. It needs to just if it releases new items, like new locations, how it used to be. Like we had events every season. Seasons are now being postponed. If you look at their Twitter, this season was postponed. Season 2 was postponed. We've had 2 seasons in the past 9 months, all above half a year. Like, What? That's crazy. In 2 years, 2 years, we had a total of like probably like 7 seasons. I don't know. I really do not remember. I didn't play season 1 or 2. I can't say that I'm an OG or anything, but we definitely could have had so much more like happen, especially with chapter 1 season 2. Hype. The 2 days. I'm pretty sure we waited. We waited just sitting at a black hole. That's how dedicated we were to the game. Either dedicated or addicted. We sat there and stared for hours and hours and hours, just to realize that once that black hole disappeared, the game was never the same. The map, incredible. Loved it. Kinda hate the water, but you know, you can't complain about everything. There's challenges. You have to deal with the fact that there's water. You gotta build. You gotta learn how to adapt to it. You gotta learn everything, and you have to do this while going. You can't just play and expect that on your first time ever playing you're gonna win, because I hate winning when it's easy. Easiest wins are the worst. When it's handed to you, I feel like I didn't deserve it, because it was given to me, and I didn't ask for it. It just happens because of skill-based matchmaking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's been confirmed, but the more you lose, the next game you get into has a higher chance of being with bots. And like, I literally just, my one and only kill is that bot that was literally just standing there, and I'm just walking back and forth. No one's even shooting at me. I'm not doing anything. If I win this game, I don't know. I could have fought those guys. I didn't fight those guys because I just dipped. You know, they're fighting. I don't want to engage. Nothing's wrong with that. Just Fortnite can add, like, if you watch Randall's video, he gave so many ideas. Rocket boots, where it shoots you up, like you wear them and it shoots you upwards, like it gives you like an extra jump boost, I guess. Like it's like a mini jetpack. You can neglect fall damage. We even had redeploy at one point, and these new umbrella things that have been released are so annoying. And I'm not gonna lie, it's cool. We content, I guess. Yeah, we can use, it's like the lightsabers, just the mythic swords, the what else? I don't know what else. But yeah, it's like the lightsabers and the mythic swords. They're reused. There's nothing new about them. And the fact that they added new, like, weapons and stuff. No, they haven't added anything new. Like, there's no new, like, actually new weapon since what, fish season 2 came out. Fish has been the only new weapon, new item. Yeah, this is a new item, don't get me wrong, but it's just a bouncer that you throw instead of build. What? And then we had so much hype around launch pads coming out, and what do they do? It's literally just a launch pad. We've had launch pads forever. They can't give us like something like new or cool, like something that like you shoot and it temporarily like stuns your opponent, but for like a split second, so it doesn't make it like totally overpowered, or something where it like, okay, look, see, I got beamed, I got destroyed. Let's watch out the rest of this game. Yeah, I'm not mad about this. Like, this is completely fine. Everyone gets beamed. Epic just needs to. I would have preferred to get beamed by a much worse player, because this man's gonna probably sweat the rest of his game or hide. Like I wasn't even hiding. I was just walking around, or hide, and most likely lose because of the fact that he's probably not trying. He's probably just trying to play just because he wants to play. And look at this guy. Look at these. This is what we have to deal with. We have to find people. Look, see, we have to find people in order to actually engage. It just like why would we have to do this? Like, there should be a casual to the game, and there should be a competitive to the game, which is arena, cash cup, daily cash cup, FNCS. We already have that. And like, why do we need 2 arenas? Why do we need 2? Wait, I'm not ready yet. Okay, why do we need 2 arenas? Like, why? We have the normal arena. We have tourneys for money. Okay. And yeah, I think if Epic just took a while and just listened to the community, even if it takes them 2 weeks with no updates, just to figure out, just to think of items that they can bring out to provide content for the game. Content creators, Cypher, Kiwis, Random, Formula, Lachlan, they all provide so much content, and for some people, that's probably all they have. People look up to their content creators. Not me in specific, I don't, but like, these content creators like work, and without there being any actual work for them to like be based on, there's really nothing they can do. Yeah, they're gonna still make content, not the best content, because they have to sweat, they have to try, they have to put in so much effort, other than the fact that they still have to edit the video unless they have their own editor. And it's just crazy how we had to put in so much effort. Yeah, I would love to just get into matches. Before, we used to be able to get into matches like Faceway, Tfue, Jarvis. Oh, okay. So it's Way, Tfue, Ninja, Chloe C. Just naming people off of my head, doing random duos, random squads, corner challenges without having to sweat. Maybe having to sweat because it's not skill based, but you also don't know, so it's always random, it's always crazy, so you always have to, that's the thrill of the game. It's not fully just strictly like the same exact people at your skill level. Like, this is a casual match, and this man is, I don't know if he's trying that hard, but he obviously doesn't seem like he's having a lot of fun, because this is like an arena match. Okay, at this point it's an arena match. Circle is tiny. It's not that tiny. Look, he won it. Look, see, he won it. That's incredible. See, I bet you anything, he was trying. He wasn't trying the hardest. He's putting in effort though, and that's what Epic needs to fix. They need to fix the fact that lack of items. Look, there's boombox right there. They had so many amazing items, even though they were broken. They're absolutely broken. I still love getting shit about them. It was so fun, especially memeing with your friends and just like being with, like, getting to lobbies with kids who can't get their way and are being in lobbies with people who are just insane. It's just sad. Like, now we can't do that because there is no, like, there is no more alone in the game. It's just everyone is competitive. There's no, all the new players, once they actually start getting good again, they're just gonna, or not good again, then once they start getting good, they're just gonna like, not once they start getting good, once they start getting to the higher tier like places, they're just gonna stop winning. It's just gonna, they're gonna go from being the best to just being bad in an instant. And Epic needs to see that we have we have creative, we have these game modes down here, we have arena for people, and like he said, we can create like a casual, like a new setting, like right here, like kind of like creative, where you're just like for people who want to like practice. It's like a whole island against bots, like just bots, and you can practice against them, like Team Rumbles basically, but with actual like bots, like actual bots. So I don't know, Epic, please do something about this. And yeah, it's been Vibes, and I'm out.